It's the Strawberry and Lizette Mexican Ginger Podcast. Not suitable for a younger audience.
All right, here we go. Thank you for podcasting with us and watching these on YouTube. You can follow us at Strawberry and Lizette. I just got back this morning from Seattle.
This morning?
Well, this afternoon. I flew out there yesterday, so it was a 24-hour trip. When I was on the flight, the guy in front of me had a David shirt. D for, how does he spell his name? D for?
D for
A-I-D?
V-D, I think.
Okay. And so I'm like, oh, that's random because every Instagram post right now is talking about David and the girl that was found mutilated in the trunk of his car. I'm like, that's weird. Why is this guy in Seattle wearing a David shirt? Get off the flight. Later that night, the story breaks that she's been identified as a 15-year-old girl, and he canceled all of his shows, including the one he was supposed to do in Seattle.
That night?
I think it was either that night or like technically tonight, but yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's why that guy wore a David shirt on the flight to Seattle. He was going to go see him. What the hell? Like, what's going on with this dude?
I don't know all the details. Okay, so let me just start by saying I didn't know who the fuck this was.
Same.
Until this story broke. Late last week or early this week or something, that there was a body found in the trunk of his abandoned Tesla. And I saw my son posting about it on Instagram. He's like, oh no, like David. And I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
So he's a singer. I think he's like 20 right now. And I kind of went down like a little rabbit hole this morning. They find this body in the back of his abandoned Tesla. And the initial descriptions are it's a female, 5'1", 80 pounds, and everyone automatically is like, bro, that sounds like a child.
Yeah.
And they did a little more testing, identified the body. It's a 15-year-old girl named Celeste, like Hernandez or something like that. She was 13 when she was reported missing. I believe in February or March of 23.
That long ago.
She was 13 years old. She turned 14 that year.
Yeah.
And she just turned 15 this year. I think on like September 7th or something. So like literally like a week ago, she turned 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was missing for that long. And people are doing the math and they're like, so he was 17 when they started talking.
That's being generous also, yeah.
Well, people on social media are doing a lot of digging and they're finding screenshots of this girl and David texting or screenshots of them. Because I guess he initially was like a streamer. Okay. Like a video game streamer guy. Now he's a singer or something. But initially they met on his stream. Okay. She was 12 years old. He was 17, 18. I don't know. Okay. So it's not looking good.
What's the matching tattoos all about? Don't they have matching tattoos on?
I think he has a tattoo of her name. And
on his finger? Is this the finger tattoo? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
A different tattoo.
Okay, right.
I think he has a tattoo of her name. I think on one of his fingers or somewhere.
Okay.
But he and the girl that was found in the trunk of his car also have matching tattoos on their index finger that say shh.
Yeah.
It's like the same one that I think Rihanna has one. Very popular, trendy tattoo at one point, but huge coincidence that they both have it. They also, I think via his cell phone, pinpointed that like the night she went missing or the day she went missing, he was pinged, I think like half a mile from her house in some parking lot or something like that.
Okay, in the area.
And then there's, of course, everyone deep diving into his music and his music videos.
Yes.
There's songs about him killing her. There's his music videos. All the female leads in this videos look just like her. Same dark curly hair, same like skin complexion.
Are you talking about the song, was it Romantic Homicide?
There's a Romantic Homicide. There's a song called Celeste. There's like, it's so much. It's so much to point that points to like he was obsessed with this girl. But I don't know what the laws are as far as using lyrics against artists in court. I know that's been a big thing. I don't know if they're allowed to or not.
I also saw today they searched a home that he lived in, which is under the name of his manager, but it's his home. They searched one of his homes. And other than the fact he just canceled his concerts like, yesterday, I haven't seen any statement. Like, if somebody was found chopped up in the trunk of my car, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's gross. I hope they find the killer. Like, or like anything. Like, oh, my thoughts and prayers go to whoever that it was. And by the way, my car got stolen. Like, he hasn't said nothing, right? Like, he hasn't said anything. Like,
well, I think he thought him being on tour was going to like save him from whatever was going to happen. Yeah. She's been missing for this long. She's now all of a sudden found, chopped up, decomposing. Like, for all we know, she's been dead for a very long time and they kept her preserved for this moment. Like, I don't know. It's very sad.
What were you saying? You said something about your deep dive before I went off onto the home search.
I think that was it.
Tattoos. The
lyrics, music videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross.
So it's just.
You know what's funny? When I was like 15 or 16 or whatever, like there were girls that not really went to my school, but like were kind of like in the city. They were going to other schools, but like they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run away for the weekend, or I'm talking to this other guy. Like when you have that 15-year-old, 16 brain, you don't think of like, oh, dangerous. You just think of like, oh, she's a wild child. Like she's just, she's like, oh yeah, I just, I ran away, or I didn't come home this weekend. I was with my so-and-so friend who's like 18, or he drives a car now. Like back then when you're 15, you don't think about it, like, oh man, she's crazy. Like I could never like run away for the weekend.
I don't know how many times I've had this conversation of, I remember being like a freshman in high school or something like that. And girls were dating guys that were fresh out of high school, like freshmen in college.
Yeah.
19, 20, 21. Like, I remember, like, I'd be like a sophomore or something and had access to a guy that could buy me and my friends alcohol.
Yeah.
And now that you're older and you look back and you're like,
creepy.
What the fuck? Like, although we're at the age to where we can look at a 21-year-old and they'll still look like a child to us. But like when I was 21, I wasn't checking for no 16-year-old. Like, fucking creep.
Right.
Like, fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And I think about that all the time. Like when you're that young, it's cool to be like dating an older guy, someone that can drive, someone that can buy you alcohol or whatever you want to do. But looking back, it's like very disturbing.
Yeah, for sure.
How common and just like normalized that is.
And these dudes are creeping on these girls too.
Yeah.
Like prey.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Yeah. Like since I was in 8th grade, even like middle school. And at that time you're like, oh, it's cool. This older guy thinks I'm hot.
Yeah. They're giving me attention, which is predatory behavior. You give them attention.
And then you get older, you be like 19, 20, like, what the fuck was that guy doing talking to me in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Like, ew.
So gross.
Yeah.
So what do you think? You went down the rabbit hole. I didn't. I just kind of like looked at the headlines. What do you think about this David dude? Does he have a solid alibi? And did somebody steal his car?
I don't even know what his alibi is.
Just that he was on tour. Like, is it looking bad? It looks bad for him, but like, does it?
First of all, Teslas have like 360 cameras.
Yeah.
So what's taking so long to look at the Tesla cameras to see what the fuck?
Yeah, good point. You know what? That's a great point. Going back to the Tesla that I borrowed in Austin, I couldn't figure out how to charge it. So I hit the little OnStar, and the woman's like, oh, yeah, I see you're in the Safeway parking lot. You're right over here. What you need to do is drive around. You see the dry cleaners? Go to the dry cleaners.
Teslas have crazy cameras on the outside. Like, I see them every time I'm walking by a Tesla.
Yeah.
And I think they start recording when they detect any type of movement nearby.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a Tesla and don't know anything about them. But
they know where you're at.
Right.
At all times.
Right. I guarantee you there's going to be some fucking footage of
dude,
either him, his friends, who knows who's involved, but
that's so gross.
But I don't think he's innocent.
Gotcha.
I think he's too fucking young and stupid to pull something like that off.
Right, because you think you're never going to get caught.
Let's start there.
Let's start there.
Let's start there. I think you were obsessed with this girl. She ran away from home to be with you when she was 13. She probably at some point was like, I want to go back home. And at that point, he was like fucking 20. Was like, no, you can't.
Yeah, right?
Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Hells no. I don't know how legit this is. It looks legit. There is this Instagram account that posted
Who's calling my phone?
They posted a photo with the caption, probably the best essay introduction I've read in a while. And
essay like a paper?
Essay like a paper.
I thought that was short for sexual assault. I was like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, sorry, let's transition. So this is a paper, like it's printed up. It's got the professor's writing, scratch out here, fix this, whatever. And it's dated 2015. So somebody turned in this assignment. You can see where they folded the paper over and it was stapled. So somebody took a photo of this and posted it. So it's dated April 7th, 2015. The subject of this essay is Rosa Parks. And there's only like 8 lines that fit in this photo, so I'm just going to read it because the professor crossed all of them out.
Okay.
It says, buckle your seats, boys and girls, professor, or whoever is reading this at this spectacular time in your life, because in 8 short pages, I'm going to learn you a thing that I only know the basics when I was in 1st or 2nd grade, and the rest I learned myself in about 2 hours, comma. So sit down, comma, shut up, comma, and enjoy the experience of my 3 a.m. Monster Energy ADHD medicine-induced self-hatred fueled writing extravaganza about Rosa Parks, and what this is all one sentence. And what you are going to read is damn near the best thing you will probably read in a 30-minute time frame. That's all one sentence.
I'm interested to keep reading the rest of that story.
So she crossed out buckle your seatbelt, boys and girls, professor, whoever's reading this at this spectacular time. She crossed out the word this is reading at this spectacular time in your life. And then she underlined, learn you a thing. And then she realized, wait a minute, this whole fucking sentence is like 8 lines long. And then she just crossed out the whole thing and just wrote inappropriate introduction. That's one long-ass sentence. And then he goes on.
Sure, it's grammatically incorrect, but
he came out blazing.
That's an attention-grabbing introduction.
Like,
you wrote this in 30 minutes off of Monster and ADHD meds
at 3 a.m.
I want to hear what the fuck you got to say.
Let me try to do it all in one breath. Buckle your seatbelt, boys and girls, professor, or whoever is reading this at this spectacular time in your life, because in 8 short pages, I'm going to learn you a thing that I only know the basis when I was in 1st or 2nd grade, and then the rest I learned myself about 2 hours ago. So sit down, shut up, and enjoy the experience of my 3 a.m. Monster Energy ADHD medicine-induced self-hatred fueling writing extravaganza about Rosa Parks, and what you are going to read is damn near the best thing you will probably read in a 30-minute time frame.
Yeah, tell me more.
Couldn't do it in one breath. That's all one sentence. Rosa Parks is one of the many people that made an impact in the 1950s that changed how we shaped as a country.
You know Rosa Parks had a husband who had a car?
I did hear that. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that something?
Yes.
Motherfuckers had cars.
Yeah. Well, it was a protest. The whole thing was a protest because they're saying she and other people who were protesting were making statements about how the buses were treating people.
I mean, yes. But this whole time,
what did you think?
I thought she was just a normal passenger on a bus who decided, enough is enough. I will not go to the back of the bus. I'm going to sit the fuck right here, bitch.
Yeah.
And then that's what started this whole thing.
That's how the story did kind of, that's what the story morphed into. That's the symbolism now. When in reality, you're right. It was protests that were going on. There were people doing this. She got all the publicity. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, you need a figurehead for a protest or a movement. It was laid in her lap.
The whole time she had a goddamn husband and a car. And then when I found that out, I was like, what kind of fucking husband makes his wife take the bus?
Well,
in the first place.
Well, if he has to go to work, maybe you're not on the same
What are you saying? She don't
schedules.
What are you saying?
Back then, I don't think...
You don't think she had a job? Why?
I don't think a lot of people were two-income households back then, whatever your ethnicity.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, look that up.
Did Rosa Parks
Are you going to look for have a job?
have a job? Civil rights activist.
Mm-hmm.
She was a seamstress.
There you go.
Ho. She did have a job.
Okay, good.
You ain't think she had a job. And she was an office clerk at an insurance agency.
Nice.
No, she was an office clerk and insurance agent. And she only died 20 years ago. That shit feels like, they made it seem like it was 100 years ago.
Yeah. Ugh. I just pulled up Instagram, and the first thing is David recorded a song called Celeste back in 2023. It says, I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. And then there's a screenshot from 2022, and he said, Celeste in here? And she said, hi, David Bark.
Yeah.
So these like chats.
Yeah, those are all the screenshots that I saw too.
Okay, you saw that.
How would you feel if your wife became a political activist fucking icon?
That'd be great.
But whole time the narrative is that you an ain't shit husband and you make her take the bus while you get to drive around in the car.
I don't think that was the narrative. But yes, once you become some sort of icon or figurehead, like you have no control over the narrative. You have no say.
So like every time people saw you, they were like, ugh, making his wife take the goddamn bus. Like,
yeah, that part would suck.
And that was just your story.
Yeah, that would suck.
They see you in your car and they look and they go, oh.
Oh, you got 2 seats in that car? Neither of us are qualified to speak on the social history, but yes, as a narrative, that would suck. God damn, Justin Bieber's going to make $10 million performing at Coachella? $10 million.
I don't even know who's performing at Coachella.
He's one of the headliners. Sabrina Carpenter's one of the headliners. And
is David headlining?
Oh. No.
And will he be
name?
busy that day?
Freaking Karol G. I think Karol G is one of the headliners.
I have no desire to ever go to Coachella.
I don't either. I don't.
Or Burning Man or like any of them festivals in the middle. If I can't stay in a hotel after or in between, I'm not going.
If I can't take a shower or go to a private bathroom, like it's just the amount of people that are shoulder to shoulder and just like the crowd just turns me off. Like it's too many people. The line is too long. It's gonna stink.
Yeah.
Like For a lot of festivals, I feel that way. But like the Seattle festival, like Bumbershoot. Bumbershoot was cool because it was a big festival, but it was in a park.
But
so
people
there
weren't
was
like
room.
camping.
Yeah.
You could go there and then you could leave after.
Exactly.
Lovers and Friends in Vegas is about middle of the desert as I'll go.
Okay. But you can get to it and get back to like civilization, right? You're not far from like a hotel.
Right. Like we're still in the desert.
Yeah.
But I remember it was a one-day event. They didn't spread it out over like an entire weekend. The time that I went, they put everything in one day.
Okay.
Which I liked. Because I didn't feel like I was missing anything by not going to the second day and only vice versa. So that was cool.
Summer Jam used to be 2 days. I remember that. KML Summer Jam. They had this clock that's like tick, 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 tick. And they're like, hey, when the alarm goes off, we're going to announce the Summer Jam lineup. And like in the middle of a song, like, you know, the DJ would like pot it up. It's like tick, 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 tick. And you'd call your friends like, dude, it sounds like it's slowing down. I swear it's slowing down. Knowing what we know now, they knew that they were going to do this clock for 2 weeks, and then Monday morning at like 8:15, they were going to make the announcement. Like, knowing what we know now behind the scenes of radio, but as a listener, as a kid, we're like, yo, I swore it was slowing down. And then when they played the clicking, ticking song over the song, dude, that means it's about to go off. The alarm's going off. Anyway, they'd be like, here's the lineup for day number 1 at the Shoreline Amphitheater. Here's the lineup for day number 2.
Why do you need 2 days of Summer Jam? That's wild.
It was because there weren't festivals at the time. Like, think of all the festivals that are happening now. There were none. It was just like, you want to see everybody you listen to on the radio? Here they are in 48 hours. And you would buy tickets for either day 1 or day 2. Some people would do for both, but that was the first concert I went to.
My first concert was Soulja Boy.
Hey. It was Too Short, Sir Mix-a-Lot, MC Hammer. I think TLC was there. It was big. It was so big. But yeah, that was a fun music festival because you're at Shoreline. You're at a real like amphitheater.
One image places David just a 6-minute walk from her house.
Ugh.
And another appears to show them together on a FaceTime call, though that hasn't been verified.
Did they live in the same city, or did he's like, hey, I'm flying out to your city and I'm a half mile away?
No, they had to have lived in the same city or at least close because he wasn't a singer back then. He was just like
streamer.
Some kid playing video games streamer.
Okay.
And then I think he became like a more famous streamer.
Yeah.
Police are searching for surveillance footage from the area where the Tesla was left. David hasn't been named a suspect, but he should be. The investigation is intensifying. Yeah, this is going to be... you know what I would absolutely love is if Netflix made a fucking documentary about this so I could just sit and watch everything in one sitting.
Yeah.
I'm tired of... Not that I've been having to search shit, but I don't like having to sit here and search shit and piece things together. I want Netflix to make a documentary for me.
Do it for me. Yep. So gross. You know who always creeped me out? 3 people always creeped me out. Internet dudes, like this, like people who just like spend all their free time on the internet. Promoters, like, hey, whether it's party promoter, club promoter, whatever. So internet dudes, promoters, and photographers. Because again, it's kind of like promoters, like, hey, look, girl, I'm going to take a photo of you. And, oh, you want these photos? You want to look good? Here, do this. And
like professional modeling photographers.
Maybe amateur photographers. Just photographers in general
but
rub me the wrong way.
The ones that take pictures of models, not like the ones in the club taking pictures for the club.
Any photographer. Obviously, there's the professional ones, and like everything's above board and whatever. But like, just in my experience, like dudes with cameras, dudes with internets, and dudes with parties to promote. Those are the 3 creeps out there. Creeps.
And old Mexican men. You don't know about that because you're a boy.
Old Mexican dudes.
But as a 12-year-old girl walking around Mexico. Imagine, oh God, they're just so fucking disgusting. And they do not care.
Yeah.
You walk by and they moan in your ear.
Ew.
And they're like, ay, mommy.
Ew.
Yes, it's fucking disgusting. And I was like 10.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like, not to be funny, to actually like, hey.
Yeah.
Gross.
Even in Salinas. Like walking around the mall.
Yeah.
But it definitely was worse in Mexico.
That's so gross.
Yeah, they're fucking disgusting.
Anybody who does that is gross.
Anyways.
Hoping we have something more positive.
I hope you guys are enjoying our pedophile podcast.
I don't even know if we can call it the pedophile podcast. I don't think we'll be allowed to post it on YouTube or on
the pedocast.
Gross.
I gotta go pick up my son's bike.
All right. You want to real quick complain about, because you can name them here, the hibachi fail?
Okay, yeah. So I took my son. We love hibachi. Any chance we get, we're going to go to Benihana, or any chance we get, like if we're back home, we're going to go to Sapporo in Monterey because they're fucking amazing. So he wanted to go eat hibachi. for his birthday, which was yesterday. So I was looking for a hibachi spot last night. Mm-hmm. There's surprisingly not a lot of hibachi.
In Sacramento?
In Sacramento. There's none in Roseville, Rockland area where we live. Mm-hmm. There's like hibachi buffet restaurants. I found a lot of those.
That's weird.
Where you can go and order food that they say they cook like hibachi style, but they don't cook it in front of you. You order it from a kitchen and they'll bring it out to you. There's a lot of those.
Okay.
But an actual hibachi where you sit down and they cook it in front of you, there's not a lot. I found one in Elk Grove, which we were going to go to. But then after more looking, I found one in Natomas, which was closer to us. A little bit
closer to you.
And the reviews on Yelp didn't look like it was that bad.
Okay.
So I was like, cool. So we go to this one, Tokyo Steakhouse in Natomas. The worst hibachi experience. I didn't even know it could be this bad.
Right.
The chef was a young guy, but he didn't, when you go to a hibachi restaurant, you go for the experience and for the show. And the chef isn't supposed to be an entertainer and is supposed to entertain while he cooks.
How many people are at this table? Is it like Benihana?
It's a full table.
So like 10 people, 10 people. There's like a full table.
It was, because you know how it's like one table, but it's kind of split into two.
Okay, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people on one side, 8 people on the other side.
Wow, so he's got a crowd.
We were at a full table.
Okay.
I was only a party of 3, and they sat us next with another family.
Sure.
So the chef comes out and just like double checks everyone's orders. And then he's like, okay, cool. Starts cooking and then just fucking ignores us the entire time he's cooking.
That's so nuts.
Doesn't do any tricks.
Yeah.
He doesn't do, and like,
no catch the shrimp.
And nothing. And I'm not even talking like out of this world's magic tricks that some of the more experienced chefs will do. They'll fucking make eggs disappear and reappear from under a bowl.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like nothing like that. He didn't toss shrimp in our mouth.
Right.
He did it, which I would imagine does take skill. So if you don't know how to do that, then cool. Mm-hmm. But he didn't make the fried rice into a heart and then make it beat. He didn't cut the onion up into rings and make a little volcano and then turn it into a choo-choo train. Like, he didn't do shit.
Yeah.
He didn't even speak. He didn't tell jokes. He didn't tell us stories. Like, literally just fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Took hella long to cook. He made the fried rice first. And also, they don't even have chicken fried rice. They have bacon fried rice. So I was forced to eat bacon fried rice, which tastes like fucking masa.
Yeah.
And my son got it without the bacon, but was pissed because he wanted chicken fried rice, as did I.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we have chicken fried rice, but you have to order it from the kitchen, and then we make it in the kitchen and then bring it out to you. That also does not come included with like your hibachi dinner that you ordered. So it's going to come separate, and it's going to be like an extra $20. So we were like, okay, fuck the chicken fried rice. We'll just do, I'll do the bacon fried rice. And then my son was like, I'll just do it without bacon, then fine. So that fucking sucked. So he makes the fried rice, and then he cooks like our entree part. And he was taking so long that he cooks all this meat, right? And then he like puts it on all our plates. And I was like, weird. Like, they normally will serve veggies with the dinner,
forgot
but
about that.
all we're getting is like the meat and the rice, which isn't even that fucking good. And then like hella long later, then he starts cooking the veggies. And I'm like, everyone's already fucking halfway done with their food. Like, why didn't you cook the veggies while you were cooking the rice or something? Like, why are you doing everything one by one? You're taking as long as possible.
Yeah.
And it's not even fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing anything cool. So just the whole thing fucking sucked. I slid to the waiter that it was my son's birthday. And he was like, okay, got you.
Here's where your night's going to turn around.
Before we even got to eat our food, like, I think the chef was still cooking the fried rice. the waiter comes out with like 2 other people and was like, oh, we got a birthday. And then he makes everyone sing happy birthday. And I look over and they gave my son the tiniest little cup of steamed rice.
Yeah.
With a candle in it. And that was his like free birthday dessert.
That's whack.
Was a cup of rice.
I've had whipped cream before. Like they come out with like a little tiny shot glass that's just full of whipped cream.
Whipped cream. We would have ate whipped cream
Right.
with the cherry on it.
Right.
Fucking something.
Here's white rice for your birthday. This place is bad. This place sounds trash. He's side-eyeing. Who's the little broccoli head kid next to him?
His friend.
Yeah, seems like it.
It was the worst. And the food wasn't even that great. Like, we weren't impressed.
Candles like halfway falling over.
He didn't even get like a cool free birthday dessert.
Yeah.
Like, not a scoop of ice cream. At Sapporo, they give you like a pineapple that's cut up all cool and looks like a fish.
Oh, cool.
Like, I was just very disappointed and unsatisfied with our experience there. 0 stars. Never fucking going back. Yeah, it was awful.
That sucked. And you didn't catch if all the other chefs at the other tables were doing tricks and stunts. You didn't catch that?
Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. That sucked.
Because I didn't even notice until hella long into the thing.
That nothing's going on.
Into like the cooking and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
he hasn't said a fucking word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. All right, don't go there.
Yeah, don't go there.
We got to bring your son to Frank Fat's, the Chinese place that gives that has, like, bomb, yeah, but like that's a place where you need to bring a bunch of people because there's so much food there.
Yeah,
so much. All right, let's wrap this up on Instagram. We are at Strawberry and Lizette.
I'm at Lizette Love, LIZETTELOVEE.
I am at Strawberry Radio. Stay away from those live streamers. What the hell was that?
Come on, I gotta go.
And
okay, bye.
Bye.